Hello everyone, welcome to Whispering Bliss, and my intention for this video is to spread love and light to you all always. Okay, this reading is for our Capricorns. Okay, this is a Capricorn reading. So the first card I have is Seven of Pentacles. If I'm not mistaken, the first card that I saw was the Strength card, so a very strong energy. Strength, Leo. You may have Leo somewhere in your birth chart, but I feel like you guys are like extremely busy, and you may be carrying a lot at this time. 10 of Wands. I heard unnecessary. Okay, so I'm getting like share the load. Yes, look at that. Okay, so it says Knight of Cups. Okay, so I said share the load, so don't be afraid to let people know like what's going on, you know, like don't be afraid to let people know how you're feeling. So express your emotions, be honest when it comes to your emotions. Okay, I see Four of Pentacles. I'm going to get more information on that because I do see the Judgment card. So like I said, 10 of Wands is just giving me a sense of like in judgment. I feel okay. So what I'm getting right now is release grudges. I feel like there's a possibility you may be carrying everything on your own because you know you've been hurt, you know, a couple of times or whatever, or really bad. But I'm getting like try again, don't give up on love, try again. Okay, because you're not meant to be carrying all of these burdens. Actually, nobody is. Okay, so I just saw this grasshopper. It just scared the hell out of me. I said that as something about a grasshopper. I don't know. Okay, I don't know, something significant about a grasshopper. But let me see why the Four of Pentacles here. And it's just sitting there too. I don't know what that was about. Okay, so the Sun. So Four of Pentacles. And Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you're like there's a very, because like I said earlier, I mentioned something about strength, which is Leo, and the Sun is here, which is also Leo energy. Four of Pentacles is something significant about your determination. I'm getting ambition, but I'm also getting like stop holding grudges and stop holding on to pain. Like I'm getting like someone that's very tense, like this, how my fist is, and it's just like, do this, like learn to do this. Like when people come and you know want to help, just say yes. Don't, oh I got it, no I got it. But I do feel like wealth, and as I'm saying that, I'm getting this here, so there's no need to be worried about anything because this is what I'm seeing, you know. And I feel like you may be in this energy here due to this. Like I said earlier, you may have been this grasshopper is not going anywhere, y'all. What in the hell? I'm gonna have to look up what that means, like the symbolism of a grasshopper, because that thing ain't going nowhere. Okay, anyway, yes, so back to what I was saying, I feel like, you know, whatever was done in the past have you like this. You may feel like you only have one way to go, or you have to work really, really hard to, you know, something significant about that. And it's just like, calm down, because you are made for wealth and love. Do not give up on love. And something significant about judgment. And I'm getting like angels, like angels being surrounded by you, because judgment is here twice. The Lovers came out, and see the wings here. So I'm getting like, don't worry about the past. Like, yeah, look at this, like support. I mentioned angels, and here this card with support, Six of Cups, but I'm getting ancestors, angels. Like you just have nothing to worry about. And again, look at this Four of Pentacles. So Four of Pentacles is here twice. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Swords, heavy feminine energy, but very strong, very, very strong. Okay, give me 1 second. It says, don't live to die. Slow down and enjoy life. I'm seeing Homie by Whitney Houston and Teddy Pendergrass. I think that's how you pronounce it. It says, I have been holding back on because my inner mean girl has me scared that ... The bold action I will take this week is ... It says, what have I been holding back on doing because of my inner mean girl and her fear? So again, it's just giving me a sense of like, you know, especially if I'm speaking to a woman, because like I mentioned, heavy feminine energy with the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. If you need assistance on something, don't be afraid to, you know, ask for help or allow people to help you. I do feel as if there's a possibility you need to admit something, like, you know, maybe you need to admit that you're angry or you're upset about something, or something that you may need to talk about that's kind of like preventing you from moving forward in the way that is necessary for you. Okay. It says becoming a great leader. So it says lead by example, encourage others to grow, have a strong vision, find a mentor, learn from your mistakes, set clear boundaries, know yourself, be professional, keep developing yourself, increase your emotional intelligence. Okay, heavy on increase your emotional intelligence. And the last one, it says, I am willing to keep my heart pure to accept love. And I love this because this card landed on becoming a great leader, the Hermit and the Lover. So maybe something about a Virgo and a Gemini. Okay. But I feel like you really, like, you're doing something different, because what this is giving me is ancestral energy here, and it's giving me a sense of like you may be very determined to do something different, you know, something different to, like, how can I say this, like something different from how your grandma raised you, or your mom, or something like that, something significant within the female, like the feminine, something significant about this. Okay, it's like you're breaking patterns and you're getting assistance doing so. And it says keep your heart pure. So heavy on this, and I really do feel like in pink. Okay, maybe your favorite color is pink, or your grandma, your mom said something significant about the color pink. But you know, when I get pink, I'm also getting like friendly, love, grace, friendship, like something significant about that. Okay. It says the truth will set you free, make them see you. So and it says I am worthy of forgiveness, compassion, and empathy. So yeah, but that's back to what I was saying. It's just giving me a sense of like, don't be so hard on yourself. Release the shame, release the guilt. Nobody is perfect in this lifetime at all. Okay. And I'm just getting this energy is like, you know, just breathe, take care of yourself, nurture yourself. So heavy on the self-care. I do feel like you may have a harder service where, you know, a lot of your energy is going outward, and this is a sign that's like, you know, we know you take care of people, but you really need to boss up. This is, you know, with the Queen of Swords, as soon as I said boss up, I landed at the Queen of Swords. So it's giving me a sense of like, own up to your past, and don't just be real with people and tell people where you stand with them. Like, you know, with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you do a lot. You multitask, you handling family, you handling yourself. You are probably, you know, have a very creative mind as well. So it's just giving me a sense of like, you don't really have to be in this energy to try to prove yourself to people, because what I'm seeing right here is just giving me a sense of like, your work speak for itself, you know, but you really need, you need to take care of yourself. Something significant about the moon, because my eyes landed on the moon, and also the Hermit as well. So something significant about the moon here, which is feminine energy as well, here, and then the moon is also here as well. It says, what if your strangeness is actually your brilliance? Okay. And it says duality, hidden gem, and secret power. So again, in talking about what if your strangers is your actual brilliance, it says run wild, let your inner wild child run forward, right? And it says, you are worthy of it all, my love. So I feel like you've been holding back your true nature. And yeah, heavy on support here with the number 4. So foundation, structure, pause, planning, stability. I feel like you've been holding back, and you know, I'm getting a sense of like God can feel it, spirit can feel it, and you know the truth. Like, you know, you've been holding back. Maybe it's probably due to like parents or friends, you know, friend group that you've been around for a very long time, and you know, it's like, I just want to let loose. But maybe you're probably afraid that people are like, oh, that's not real, like you're coming up, you know, that's, you know, like she's fake. And maybe you're thinking about that, and it's giving me a sense of like, don't worry about that. Like, I'm getting what's done in the dark will come to light. You know the truth, don't worry about that. And because I said that, be mindful of how you utilize your energy. Okay, here it says, I believe in good things are coming. So you have to believe that you are, because it says it says it here too, and heavy on the number 4. Okay, 4 and 8. So 8 action, 4 I'm getting, like I said, love, ancestral energy, family. There's a possibility you need to rely on your family, and I'm hearing brokenness. So there, you may be separated from family, something significant about family. And I'm getting a sense of like, if you are able to make things work with your family, please do so. Release grudges, release grudges. I'm also getting like boundaries as well, boundaries, because you have to understand you can't change people. You're not here to do that. Okay, some things can only be fixed by the Most High God. Okay, but I'm getting boundaries here. And for whatever reason, it says hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. I don't know what that's about, but because I laughed, there's a possibility that you may need a good laugh. Like, maybe you need to laugh. Okay, hickory dickory dock. And then I'm seeing pearl. So this is really funny because this speaks about fixing family, like family bonds, like let me read this, okay? It says, pearls are believed to be the crystallized tears of the Divine Mother, and few physical objects carry as much purity. Use the symbolism of the pearl to purify and cleanse any area of your life. Pearls help you overcome obstacles, bring forth a loyal romantic partner, and strengthen family bonds. Okay, so it says, create a list of issues and potential solutions. And with this Queen of Pentacles, it's giving me a sense of like, you have all the wisdom, you know exactly what you need to do, you have the tools, in, outer. Just relax, just breathe. And I felt that here. So it's just giving me a sense of like, maybe you need to go outside, go on walks by yourself, you know, spend some time, spend some time alone. And you may be like, hey, like, I got kids, like, you know, okay, well, figure it out. You know, I'm getting like, you have the brains with the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is extremely intelligent. You may have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini somewhere in your birth chart. Okay, especially in your North Node or South Node. Something significant about that, or your moon placement as well. Okay, something about your emotions, because the moon heavy on the emotions, okay, and how you express yourself. It says, get out of your own way, heavy on the blue. Okay, and that actually came out as well. So just relax. Something about spirituality too. Yeah, I'm getting with that spirituality, go deeper, because you know what to do, but it's so much going on, you know, it's so much, you know, programming. It can be due to family, or maybe you and your spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend don't see the eye to eye, and maybe it's something that you don't want to bring up because you don't want somebody to run away, something like that. But I'm getting like, you know exactly what to do. Release people that do not align. If people want to walk away from you, you have to let them go. Okay, don't try to control people. Don't try to or don't try to put on this face that you are not. Okay, yeah, it says, I am not broken, I am good enough. Good things are possible, and the dreams I have for myself can come true. I am healing old brain patterns. I am safe to be me. And honestly, as I was reading this, I was just really getting like a dreamer, or a pioneer. It's like something significant about your imagination, okay? But I'm seeing patience, and then it says heart here. I'm seeing heart, so soul, will, courage, wisdom, intellect, desire, spirit. Something significant, heart. And then the number 2, it says balance, duality, which is also here on this card, okay? Choice, partnerships, harmony, receive, call your power back, okay? And then say no. So remember, I mentioned boundaries. Say no is here, so I'm just going to read some of these, okay? It says say no to restriction, punishment, slavery, lack of direction, fear, anxiety, stress, negativity, refusing to compromise, stubbornness, people who don't appreciate you, instability, and laziness. Is more on here, but that's just what I want to say right now. It says accept, but something significant about acceptance. Oh, and it's funny that I said something about like a dreamer, because I was getting Pisces energy. You may have Pisces somewhere in your birth chart, but imagination is also here. It says imagination is the secret to creating your dreams into reality. Who am I? Okay, and get back to your craft. So I feel as if, because you know life happened or whatever the case may be, there's a possibility that you have walked away from something that you love to do, and I'm just getting a sense of like, you know, get back to that, get back to what truly makes you happy. Okay, I feel like there's a job, it's like a hobby that you can turn into a job. I feel as if you can do it for free. You don't have to charge anybody for this or whatever this is. I'm getting get back to that. Get back to doing that, because there's a possibility whatever that hobby is, whatever that job is, that's going to make you money. Okay, 4 of Pentacles is here twice with this. I'm getting like, yeah, you have exactly what it takes to rely on self. Okay, for whatever reason, I'm getting like a codependent energy. I'm not sure what that is. It's like I'm getting, but no, don't go. For whatever reason, like, don't go. And I'm getting like, you need to stand, especially right now. You need to stand on your own, because I'm getting a sense of like God is really trying to call you to step up, because people need you. It's something that's planted inside you that only you can unlock. Like, you have the key, and you have to unlock that potential. Like, you have to tap into that and allow the people to see that light. Okay, to see that light. I normally don't pick up cards, but I picked this one up. It says the sun is shining by Bob Marley. Okay, and this is probably the reason why I picked it up. But I said something about light, and this is here twice. So the sun is shining. The sun is shining. Okay, it's time to shine. It's time to share that beautiful light that you have. People need to see you. People need to see you. People need to know you. Look at that. And as I was saying that, I'm seeing this card. So it says the gateway, open doors, opportunity, right timing. Answer the call, leadership, empowerment, soul gifts. Okay. Yeah, Knight of Cups and the Lovers here. I keep seeing that. For whatever reason, I feel like this chaotic energy within, not necessarily around, but it's something that's within. And it's like, I'm getting this energy where it's like you are all over the place, but it's like, why? It's giving me a sense of like, you're doing it to yourself. I'm getting like, stop running. Like that, you probably know what you got to do, but you're probably like, how? You know, you're like, how? And it's just, that's what I'm getting. And it's like, no, like, you are a natural born leader. Like, you're very strong, high priestess. And guess what? This card don't even belong in here. This goes on in the other deck. And it's like, you're trying to hide. Why are you trying to hide? It's like, come out. Like, the wisdom is within you. You're probably like, you know, I don't know, this overthinking. Like, why are you overthinking? Like, why are you worried about what people have to say? Just show up already, because it's not about the people that is, you know, the people that is, you know, trying to shame you. There are others that is going to listen to you. There are others that's going to take your wisdom and utilize it, you know. So it's giving me a sense of like, if you need to, just pray every morning, like, or, you know, get a routine, get a routine going, and just, you know, God, what do you want me to do? You know, what do you want me to do? Okay. You really have people that's in the way, and it's energetically, if it's not in person, for sure energetically, because this card came out. But sometimes I allow the cards to be in reverse, but something is telling me to do not read these cards in reverse. This actually landed on you are worthy. So I'm getting a sense of like, let the haters talk. You can't change people. You can only control yourself. But keep doing what you are doing, especially if you love doing it. Like, if you love doing it, it makes you so happy, and you know you're not hurting anybody. You know that, you know, God is telling you to do this because it's nothing but love. It's coming from a place of love. Keep doing just that. And this also was coming out. So it's just giving me a sense of like, you have, this was upright for sure. So you may have authoritative, like people with authority or something like that, that's really trying to hinder you in a way, trying to get in the way of your blessings. But it's just giving me a sense of like, this is how your ancestors see you. This is how people that trust your wisdom see you. You are a warrior, you're balanced, and you can carry a lot. If I'm speaking to a woman, you know, I'm getting a sense of like, stop underestimating your strength and stop dimming your light. Stop, you know, stop trying to come off like you're not that girl, because you are that girl, okay? You are that girl, and it's time for you to receive now. It's time for you to receive now, okay? Yeah, look, the cards are coming out. I'm speaking nothing but love, and the cards coming out in reverse. So it's like, why? And then the Hierophant came out. It's like, stay true to who you are, but again, like I said, give the Most High your load, okay? It's not meant for you to know everything, and it's not meant for you to carry everything on your back, okay? So I'm going to leave that here. Let's get an angel number. It says, I am on the right path. It says, I know that nothing can get in the way of what is meant for me. I am on the right path. It says 1010 is up to you. Patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, unconditional love. It says it is time to put those long cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust the process, no matter how hard it may be. Like, trust in the process, trust in your spirit team, trust in the Most High, trust your angels, trust that, you know, no matter what challenge or, you know, hardships you go through, you're going to make it out, and it's going to be a testimony. It's going to be for a reason. It's not just, you know, you're going through hard times for no reason. No, it's for a reason, okay? And then it says 1144. It says high vibes. So divine intervention, okay? Prosperity, fated events, faith, purpose, higher calling. It says love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter. Like-minded people will exceed your expectations. So again, and then it says good times. So I'm not going to read this right here because good times and high vibes. So it's just giving me a sense of like, remain positive, okay? Say your affirmations. Yeah, and don't allow people to get in your head. Like, protect your mind. Make sure you are taking care of yourself. You just know, you know, Leo energy. confident, to be bold, and reassure yourself. Okay, reassure yourself. Don't wait for somebody to say, I love that project, oh, you look good. Like, no, just tell yourself. If you have to do it in the mirror over and over again, then do that. Okay, it says, I know that my deepest desires are the pathways toward my dreams. I am going where it feels right. So trust yourself with the High Priestess. Follow the wisdom within. You know, okay? Aquarius energy. You know what you know. And trust the guidance that you're getting from above. And trust yourself. I'm going to leave this message here. Thank you so much for viewing this video. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for viewing this video, and I hope to see you guys again soon, okay? Bye.